Hello guys, welcome to another episode of One on One with Buddha. We have a very young, talented writer with us today. She published her book Crossroads, which has created a crazy internet buzz online. I'm very pleased to introduce the lovely Miss Ella December. How are you today? Thanks for joining me on the show.
I'm great today and I'm happy to be on the show today.
Good. Now, I just want to quickly get into your background. Let's talk about you first.
Okay.
The person behind the book. Now, I just want to know, where exactly are you from in terms of your background?
I'm 100% Nigerian.
Okay, that's good to know. So, is Ella December your birth name? Because people do wonder, you know, Ella December is like a little trend on Twitter sometimes. It's like, oh, because you do create certain vibes, which does get like, you know, people going. But what is your real, you know, name?
Oh, my surname is Jukwe, which is on the book as well. J-U-K-W-E-Y.
All right then.
So, yeah.
Now let's start with, how did all of this come about? Where did you get the inspiration to start writing?
Okay. I was going through kind of like a low period in my life. I was kind of disillusioned with uni and what I wanted to do with myself.
Okay.
So then me and my friend decided that we should go for our dreams. So I decided that I've always wanted to be a writer. So I started writing stories. And I started writing stories on a documentary website called Scribed.
Okay.
And I started writing short story series there. I wrote a short story series called Me Memoirs, which followed the life of a 25-year-old British Nigerian girl working in PR, and it followed her love life, her friends, everything. And that created quite a buzz. It got like around, altogether, maybe like 30,000 reads.
Wow, that's really good. For your first piece of writing, that's really...
That really encouraged me. So I decided to take it a step further, to write my own novel. So last year, July, I started writing Crossroads, and then I got it released in December.
Okay, and now with that whole journey, I'm sure you did come to points where you thought, I can't do this, or this is so hard, or am I doing the right thing or the wrong thing? What kept you going in that process?
My parents, because my dad and my mum supported me so much.
Which is very important when you're following things you need. You do need family and supportive friends.
Exactly. And I wanted to make them proud as well. And it was just like, you know, this is more than just me. It's about my family and, you know, doing something for them as well.
Talk us more into Crossroads, because it's a very versatile book in terms of it has 4 strong characters in there, and many girls can relate to those characters. Now, would you say any of those characters have like a bit of you? And in terms of like the way you've written the book, some of those situations they're going through, could you relate yourself to it? Have they actually happened to you in real life?
I would say that all 4 of the girls have a little bit of me in them, and like, I think all women can relate to the book, because we all had problems with our boyfriends and like
definitely
our insecurity about our weight, and just like, you know, like where it is going in relationships. So a little bit of me in it, and we can all relate to it as well. And if you want me to,
yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is Zora, who is a writer.
Okay.
This is Yvette, the career woman. This is Veronique, who is in a rocky marriage. And this is Chelsea, who is starting her first proper job, because she usually just gets like spoiled by sugar daddies. Okay.
And what would you say that, how did you get the age range right? Just to get the right, you know, target audience. How did you come up with that?
I'm 21, but the girls, the age range from 24 to 27. And I like writing about older people because I feel like they have lived a lot more. And sometimes like the uni experience, when you write about that, can be a bit limiting.
Yeah, definitely.
So I wanted to write about older females, but it's aimed, I would say, from like 16 upwards, really.
Okay. And The illustration is amazing. I have to point that out. Who is your illustrator and how did you get them to get... Because the characters are represented very well on the cover, I must say.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My illustrator is my best friend, Mikey Espinosa, who is an artist and a designer. Okay. So because my best friend, we met in primary school, so we always work together. I give him ideas, he gives me ideas, we make it together. We actually work together properly and just all of everything. From other short stories, he does everything for me. So, yeah.
Talk us into your short stories as well, because I know you have a couple, and I know you have one that's in set of volumes.
Yeah. So my short story series, I did them in volumes, kind of like a soap opera if it was a book, because I really do love like getting mentioned on Twitter saying when's the next volume out. Okay. That keeps me going. People are getting into the story. My newest one is on Wattpad because I've moved my stories to Wattpad.com. Okay. December. And my new short story series is called Dirty Diamonds, which is it's a darker story. I haven't written like this before.
Okay.
And I was inspired a lot by Scandal. So it's about Harley J. Diamond, who is a journalist who's engaging in a very risky affair with the candidate for London Mayor, Carter Wolf. So I wanted to do something completely different to what I've done before and write more about, like, you know, secrets and something that's a bit more like dark and scandalous. Anytime
you start writing in that kind of style, do you ever think back to yourself and say, this is too much, or should I stop here?
Because especially when it comes to stuff like sex and everything, you don't want to I don't want to write X.
Too much.
Too much. I'm not trying to like make 50 Shades of Grey.
But if we're to be honest, that is what keeps like the audience going. That's what keeps them coming. That's what makes them think, oh my gosh, what's going on?
Yeah, people do that wild things, exactly. Because if you play it too safe, they're gonna get bored. Like you want to surprise the reader, so you give it a bit of like, you know, a bit of spice. But I don't want to create anything that's just too. That's just too risque. Yeah. But I do want to like venture to new territory. So with Dirty Diamonds, it's like I haven't like this before. It's a new style, and my readers are taking to it. They seem to like it, and I'm happy with that. So it's just, you know, experimenting, and because it's free as well, I can experiment more when it's something that's free. Do you know what I mean?
Since you are so into your secretive writing, are there any, you know, secrets you want to tell us? Are you dating anyone? Are you seeing anyone? Or are you just focusing on yourself?
I'm 100% single. I mean, I'm not really like looking for anybody at the moment. If it comes, it comes. But I'm happy with my books and my job and everything, because, you know, I want to sort myself out first before anybody comes into my life, to tell you anything.
That's a good mind frame to have as a woman, because most women now, without a man or a partner, they feel like something's missing. As of you, as we've spoken now, you seem like your passion, your work ethic is your partner.
Yeah, that is my partner.
Which is a really good, you know, mind frame to have. What advice would you give upcoming writers like yourself?
Just take advantage of websites like Wattpad and Scribe, like these websites that you can get your stories out to people and like get the responses and what they like, and just use that, build up a fan base. Then you can like release a book to somebody. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So just always build up a fan base and get your stuff out there. Don't be scared. You might get negative comments, but it will help you grow as a writer anyway. That's what it's about.
Now, what are your future plans? Do you have any more book writing to do? Any events? What is coming up? What's next for you?
There is another novel in the works. I'm not going to give away too much, but the title is City Confessions. And it's going to feature a few of your old favourites from Crossroads and my new short story series, Dirty Diamonds.
So would you say it's a continued?
Yeah, it is.
A to be continued kind of.
Yeah, that's what it is. And also, my dream is to get into screenwriting, because like my idol is Shonda Rhimes, the woman behind Scandal. Yeah. So hopefully one day you might see her in like a December TV show.
Okay, excellent. So guys, as you've heard from the lovely Ella December, there will be more books to come out. However, you can get her Crossroads book on Amazon, Lulu. Just keep following, keep tweeting, let her know, give her feedback. I hope you enjoyed the book. She's got signed copies if you want.